the Vint-ner, back with another spirited kosher wine talk. So, of course, today's Rosh Chodesh, we're going to focus on some dessert wines, and specifically ice wines, late harvest. And some of them are ice wines, and we'll explain the difference in a minute. They can be made from a variety of grapes, as you see here. You have one made out of a Chardonnay, it's a late harvest Chardonnay, and you have a lot made out of Gewürztraminer, but there's other grapes that can be used also. Now, we're going to leave out of this video stuff that are from France, primarily the Sauternes. That deserves a whole separate share, that deserves a whole separate video and a whole separate respect. So let's get straight into what the ice wine and the late harvest dessert wines are. Now, the late harvest is exactly like it sounds. They leave it on the vine. It gets sweeter and sweeter and more ripe on the vine. The ice wines have more intense sweetness and more intense smoothness from the natural freeze that comes while the fruit is still on the vine. But in order for it to be called ice wine, it has to be natural. I'm pretty sure of that. And like you'll see, for example, the Ardenne Heights wine. It's Heights wine and not ice wine. Because grapes are frozen. They don't always have the advantage, because of the climate of where they are, to have the natural frozen, so they have to freeze it separately. I mean, they freeze it and they'll press the grapes while it's frozen. They have a delicious, fantastic wine. We'll talk about that in a moment as well. And that's really what you're getting. A rich taste and a really smooth, sweet wine. Usually the alcohol will be a little bit more on that too. These stuff drink almost like a liquor. So everybody can enjoy that. Even you guys that fancy yourself as only dry wine drinkers, there's so much to enjoy with this. And let's get straight to it. Here we have a younger one. I like the Herzog. I thought they did a really good job with the late harvest Chardonnay. But look at the difference in color. Here's a 2016. Look at that color. That started off probably almost the same color. Yeah, one's a Gewürztraminer, but look at that. That color intensifies. These things can last forever also. Literally forever. It's self-preserved because of the sweetness and the natural sugar that it has in it. These things are delicious. Like I said, they're like liquor. So I love these. Again, about the $30 range, about $25, $30. These are outstanding. They're delicious. The quintessence is really great. This is the new one that they came out with, the newer version. Also really good. That's a blend of grapes. And you have the 07. Just look at that color. Look at that golden color. It's beautiful. The Camisa did a great job also, and that's a Gewürztraminer, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And this is what I would go with. Between, let's say, the $30 and $50, $60 range. I like those a lot.